Hi, Luke. Welcome once again.
Hi, Sinan.
What advice would you give to the shipping companies as they prepare for the next year's reporting?
Yeah, that's a good one. So 2025 is, I'll say, another challenging year. So I got three advice. First advice is for ship owners. So what we as verifier has seen, there are often a peak submission right before the deadline. I mean, procrastination is human nature. We all get it. However, it often increases the stress level, human errors, as well as reporting mistakes. And really going forward, any mistake that your company makes will cost you more than double because ETS phasing will increase to 70% as opposed to 40%. And on top of it, FuelEU will start calculating. For example, burning a ton of bunker fuel used to cost you around $80 more on the ETS, but next year on, this time it will cost you $140 plus $60 from FuelEU for trading in Europe. So don't overlook the importance of timely reporting. Check it regularly and submit it early. Second advice is for both shipping companies and charterers. I think there's a danger of getting too comfortable with ETS. One might think, for example, FuelEU, which starts this year, just another ETS, but it is not. There are subtle differences and distinct elements you cannot underestimate. For example, penalty multiplier, which you don't find under ETS, which has commercial implication and an impact and needs to be discussed and agreed upon under charter party. The fact that we normally make our judgment based on what we think we know, this can really lead to biased strategic decisions. So do spend time reading the regulations article by article, understand the differences. I'm still amazed that even today, how many decision makers have not read at least once through the regulation. I know it's a painful reading, but it's going to be a useful one. My last advice is about the mindset of accepting the fact we're heading toward a complex and fragmented regulatory landscape. Regional requirements such as UETS, FuelEU we talk about, there are also UK ETS and Turkish ETS, slowly but firmly under development. I'm often asked about the likelihood of IMO coming up with one single global scheme and consequently retiring all other regional ones. How likely is that? How soon is that? I don't know the answer, to be honest. But one thing I do know is that emission reporting is here to stay, one way or another. So instead of speculating in the future, accept the notion future regulation is going to be complex and take actions accordingly. There are things you can do, including, for example, stay informed about all the upcoming regulation, make it a habit in your organization to have a closer look and regularly check around your emission reporting tools, platform, management systems. And ask yourself, are they robust enough? Are they capturing the accurate data they intend to capture? Or am I really up to date with all upcoming regulation as you need them or as your survival kit through the uncertainties ahead? That's it. Hope you find it useful.
Well, perfect insights, Luke. Couldn't say better. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you.